Hello, welcome to our slow evening flow on this lovely Friday night before a long holiday weekend. Yay! Not that everybody's not doing some weird schedule stuff with the weekends and the Fridays and everything these days anyway. But I had a lot of really positive responses on my going to bed yoga video, and I figured the rewards of going to bed can only be matched by the rewards of waking up in the morning and feeling good about yourself, about your body, about the day, and feeling good physically. So we do start our days in bed. So grab a couple of pillows, a blanket, maybe even be laying on your bed if that's comfortable for you. You may need to make some adjustments if you practice this sequence in the morning, depending on how big your bed is, how many people or furry friends you might have joining you in that bed. So make some adjustments and do what feels good in your body. But this is a great way to start the day. So I've just got some couch cushions here. I've just kind of glommed on them from all over the house. So I have a couple of pillows for supporting my knees on the side. I have another pillow here for supporting my neck. And then another one just to use wherever as needed. Your bed pillows are probably a little bit thicker than that. Take into account you probably have some covers on yourself. Maybe if you don't have as many pillows as I do, you could use a pillow on one side and your furry friend or your significant other on the other side to support your knees. So let's talk more yoga. Let's go ahead and come on down to our backs. And as always, be very safe with your body. Don't do anything overly no wrenching or pulling or doing anything that might make you uncomfortable. So think about laying in your bed, the alarm goes off, or the sun comes up, or something else wakes you up. Maybe you're lucky enough to have your kitty cat or your dog give you some kisses and wake you up. But let's go ahead and let our legs be long and our arms be down by our sides. And think about now you've woken up, and the first thing you might want to do in the morning is just take a nice, long, deep breath and stretch your whole body out long. Just a nice, gentle stretch. You might not be able to reach your arms all the way up overhead if you have a wall or a headboard or something over here, but just reach as far as you can, and that makes sense for you. Maybe point your toes a little bit to kind of stretch out through the right side body, and then maybe stretch out through the left side body. And then draw the knees up towards your chest and give yourself a little good morning hug. If your mattress allows, you can maybe rock a little from side to side. If it's too soft for that, no worries. Just give yourself that nice little hug. And then bring the soles of your feet back down to the mattress or the earth, wherever you are. Because you can practice, you don't have to practice this in bed. You could practice this on your yoga mat first thing in the morning when you wake up. It's just a gentle way to wake up your body. But let's go ahead and take cobbler's pose, bringing the soles of the feet together and letting the knees rest gently out to the sides. This is where your pillows come in for a little extra support here. This is a butterfly position, but we're lying down, so we're reclined butterfly, or the Sanskrit for that is Baddha Konasana. And we're just kind of counteracting here all of the curling up that we've done all night long by opening up the body, letting things gently stretch out. Bring your hands to your belly. kind of snuggle your shoulder blades up underneath you, drawing them in towards each other, resting your head on a pillow, and take a nice, big, good morning breath all the way deep down into your belly, feeling how your belly expands and your hands rise as you inhale. And feeling how your hands fall and your belly button draws closer to your spine as you exhale. And just take a few really rich, deep breaths here. Bringing in fresh oxygen, waking up all the cells of your body. One more big breath here. And let's go ahead and bring the soles of the feet back to the floor or mattress or mat. The knees up towards the sky. And open up your arms into this kind of goalpost or cactus arm position so that the elbows are bent and the backs of the hands are resting at the sides of your head with the tops of the hands on the mattress. And I'm just going to say mattress from now on, but if you're outside or on your yoga mat or whatever, that's what I mean. Whatever surface you're on. And let's gently go ahead and let the knees relax down towards the right side of the bed as you turn your gaze to the left side. And then inhale the knees back up towards the sky. And then let them fall towards the left side, turning your head to gaze toward the right. And continue to gently alternate side to side, just windshield wipering your knees, alternating your gaze to the opposite direction, inhaling as the knees come up towards the sky, and exhaling as you gently let them float down toward the side. And the next time you bring your knees to the right, go ahead and let them stay here, gazing to the left. And just take a few deep breaths here. You might draw the left foot away a little bit to give your hips a little bit more space. So feel that out in your own body. Find what feels good in your hips. And continue to breathe here, just making space in the body. Big, deep inhales all the way down into the belly. Exhaling to draw the navel toward the spine. And the next time you inhale, knees come up, gaze comes up, and the knees float down to the left. Maybe drawing the right foot away a little bit to make some space for the hips and gazing toward the right. And stay here for a few breaths. Nice, deep, rich breaths. Feeling the stretch in the right hip, the outer right thigh. Noticing what else you might feel. Just be in your body, gently waking yourself up. And the next time you inhale, bring the knees back up towards the sky and the gaze back up towards the sky. And Bring your hands together at your heart, palms touching, and then clasp your hands and turn the clasp so that you can stretch your arms up towards the sky with the palms upward. Stretching out through those shoulders. Maybe inhale to draw the hands up overhead as much as your space allows. Filling up the lungs. And then exhale to turn the palms down and bring them back over your heart. And then clasp the hands again, drawing each digit over by one so that you're clasping in that weird, odd position that you don't normally default to. And then turn the palms up towards the sky again. And stretch out through the arms. Maybe think about plugging those arm bones down into the shoulder sockets as you stretch the palms up towards the sky. And then inhale to raise the palms up overhead as much as your space allows. And then exhale to bring the arms back down, breaking the hands away and letting them rest gently again on your belly. And then we're going to take a cross-legged position. So basically Sukhasana, just like you'd be sitting cross-legged down on the floor. But we're going to do that here in this reclined position. So cross your legs just like you would if you were sitting. So we're not taking Baddha Konasana, but we're actually crisscrossing the legs here. We're just kind of opening up in a little different area on each side. And then lift up your right arm towards the sky. And then draw it across your chest and use your left palm to kind of hug your right tricep in towards your chest to stretch out that right arm. Take a couple breaths here, just feeling the space out. And then the next time you exhale, release the arms and change the cross of your legs. So just crisscross the opposite direction. This might be, again, a little wonky side, maybe not what you would normally default to. And then we'll inhale the left arm up towards the sky, fingertips pointing upwards. And then draw the left arm across the body, across the chest, and use the right palm to hug the tricep in towards you. Just a nice little stretch for the shoulders here. Take a couple full breaths here, filling up the whole entire torso with air, fresh oxygen. And then exhaling everything out. The next time you inhale, release the arms, uncross the legs, and bring the knees back up to point towards the sky. Then we're going to rock the pelvis a little bit to kind of release the small of the back. Again, we kind of, a lot of us anyway, tend to be side sleepers where we're in that fetal position, so we're all curled up. So we want to counteract that in our pelvis. So as you inhale, lift the small of the back and tilt the pelvis away from you. And as you exhale, press the small of the back to the bed and tilt the pelvis towards you. This is just a super small movement, rocking back and forth. Visualize your pelvis like a bowl that's just rocking back and forth, inhaling to draw away and lift the small of the back. Exhale to draw towards you and press the small of the back. This can be just a really minor subtle movement. And if you want more, you could definitely elongate that spine away from you and maybe even bring the hips up off the bed a little bit to open up through those hip flexors. Just rolling the pelvis back and forth. And maybe bring the palms of your hands to the mattress beside you and bring the hips up a little bit, really kind of coming into a very gentle bridge pose here. Just elongating through the hip flexors, opening everything up, letting the hips open, letting the back release. And then gently bring the small of the back down to the mattress. And then take the soles of your feet out wide, about as wide as a yoga mat or a bath towel would be, and let the knees fall together to touch. Bring your right hand to your belly and your left hand to your heart, and gently flutter the eyes open. We're going to wake up our eyeballs here, a little yoga for the eyes. So we've had them closed all night, maybe have a little bit of sleepy dirt in there, but stare up at the ceiling and imagine that you've got a clock face right in front of you and you're staring right at the center. Go ahead and draw your gaze upward so that you're looking at the 12, and then go clockwise around the clock face, taking your eyes to the 1, to the 2, to the 3, to the 4, 5, 6, looking down, 7, starting to look towards the left, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And now let's go counterclockwise, taking the gaze to the 11, 10, over to the left at the 9, down to the 8, 7, all the way down so you're almost looking at your own nose at the 6, 5, 4, to the right at the 3, 2, 1, and back up to 12. And now look down at the 6 and up at the 12. At the 6, at the 12, over to the 3, and then the 9. The 3, and then the 9. And then let's take it to the 2, and the 8, 2, 8, and then 10, and 4, 10, and 4. You can do those clock face exercises for your eyes whenever your eyes get tired, when you've been staring at a device for a long time, or like we're doing now, first thing in the morning when you're waking up the body. You can go around the clock in as many different ways and as many times as feels good for you. Just waking everything up nice. Now let's go ahead and reach both arms up towards the sky, keeping the knees together. And then give yourself a hug, wrapping the arms around yourself, the right arm on top, left arm underneath, so both elbows are pointing up towards the sky. Inhale here to kind of lift the elbows up towards your forehead. And then exhale to draw them down towards your belly button. Keeping the hug, keeping your palms wrapped around your shoulders. Inhale the arms up towards your forehead. And exhale the elbows away. Inhale up. Exhale away. And then maybe tuck your arms just a little tighter around yourself and give yourself a nice big hug. Inhale to release and reach the arms up towards the sky. And then exhale to wrap them around yourself. Left arm on top this time. Elbows pointing upwards. Inhale the elbows up towards your forehead. And exhale to draw them away towards your knees. Keeping the arms wrapped around you. Give yourself a nice big hug. Exhale away. One more time. Inhale the elbows up. And exhale the elbows away. Inhale to release the arms. Bring the right hand back to the belly and the left hand back to the heart. Maybe take a deep breath. Give yourself a little thank you. A little gratitude that you made it through the night. For the bed that you're sleeping on. For the day that you have ahead of you. Maybe here you could think about setting an intention for your day. Maybe you had a difficult day yesterday and today you're recommitting to yourself to be more positive. Or maybe you have a project that you want to do and you could think today is going to be a great day to work on that project. Or maybe you could set an intention that everyone you come into contact with, you'll give a smile to. Or maybe you can set the intention to give your partner a little extra love today. Or maybe you'll give yourself a little extra love today. Maybe you'll go stand in the sunshine. Whatever is speaking to your heart, something that would enhance and enrich your day. And set your intention there. And hold that with you as you go throughout your day today. And if you don't have an intention that you can think of, maybe you can just say to yourself, today is going to be the best day ever. Think about what that would feel like in your body to have the best day ever. Let your body be washed with that feeling of having the best day ever. And then stretch the arms up overhead again. Stretch the legs out long. Go ahead and hug those knees back into your chest. And rock over to whatever side makes sense to you for getting out of your bed, because that's the next step. So roll to your side. Take a deep, full breath here. And then gently push yourself up into a seat. Now, I have practiced this sequence in my own bed, and my own mattress is not awesome for doing seated poses. So what I did instead was I rolled over and I pushed my hips back into child's pose. Bring your big toes together. Let your knees be wide and rest your forehead either to your stacked hands or to your mattress. Just take a nice big inhale here. Filling up your back, feeling the skin of your back stretch. And exhale to just melt the chest towards the mattress. Take a couple full breaths here. And then gently push yourself up to kneeling. Swing your legs out to the side. Let your feet dangle towards the floor. And then stand up to push yourself out of bed. Just a little funky to do on the floor here, but you get the gist of it. And my head's a little cut off here, I see, so let me go ahead and fix that a little bit. There goes my recording. Modern technology. I apologize for the technical difficulties we're experiencing. We're standing at the sides of our bed, close enough. And then go ahead and reach the arms up overhead. Palms together. Inhale to stretch out long. And exhale to draw the arms down towards the floor. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, flat back. Press the hands into the tops of your thighs and draw the elbows away. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Stretch the spine long. Stretch the neck long. Exhale, forward fold. Then inhale, rolling up slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Breathing all the way. When you get to the top, inhale to roll the shoulder blades up and exhale them back and down. Inhale the arms up overhead. Clasp your left wrist in your right hand and gently fold towards the right side, taking a nice little crescent. Stretching out through the left side body. Maybe looking up towards the left or keeping the head neutral. Inhale, fingertips towards the sky, and exhale, left hand to right wrist, stretching towards the left side. Keeping both feet fully grounded into the earth. Inhale, fingertips up towards the sky, and exhale down to the sides. Bring the palms together. Inhale the hands to your heart space. Stay for the exhale. And then one more time. Inhale the arms out to the side, palms turning up where they meet overhead. Look up, bind your palms. Exhale, hands to heart, watching your hands the whole way. Giving thanks for this day. Giving thanks for another chance to have an amazing day. And I give thanks to you for being here, for spending your valuable time with me. I hope this sequence helps you to have a beautiful morning tomorrow and any day thereafter. Again, make it your own. Find what feels good in your body. And if you think this would help somebody else, please feel free to share this video. Otherwise, I wish you good health. I wish you happiness. Namaste.